Genevieve, it is so great to see you. You know, I'm a big fan of yours, and you have a podcast called Your Zest Life. What inspired you to create the podcast?
Well, thank you so much, Melissa, and right back at you. Big fan. Your Zest Life started from my background in health and fitness. I lived in New York for a while working for Women's Health magazine and loved being able to have an outlet to provide health and lifestyle tips. And being able to now have a podcast where I can have guests come on, and especially after everything we've been through, it's nice to have these organic conversations about really helping people to take ownership, right? It's called Your Zest Life because it's about taking ownership of your lifestyle and showing up empowered in the body that you're in.
Oh, I love that. I love the ownership part, right?
Yeah.
And Your Zest Life. So, you know, you kind of already hinted on it, but tell us a little more about it, like what it's about, what type of topics have you covered, what topics do you got coming up?
Yeah. So Your Zest Life, again, it's about taking ownership. And my goal is that when I'm on there, I'm providing health and lifestyle tips that people can implement now. I always tell my clients that Monday holds no more magic than any other day. So this moment right now, it's the most powerful one you have. And so these tips, such as recent ones have included Sunday scaries. So how do we create a productive and enjoyable work-life balance? How do we evolve through identity? So I think we've all experienced identity shifts in the last year, and also our roles and how we're showing up, influencing the energy in the room. So these things that are really impactful, and then moving forward, continuing to have experts on in the field of health and wellness. So it's not just my voice, but it's also bringing in the community. So we've got a podcast coming out this week that's talking about how to find inspiration when we feel overstimulated. And that is bringing a meditation guide and the founder of Inner Rebel, Lauren Lee, on with me.
Oh, I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're talking about that ability to kind of find clarity in your mind when there's so much noise and stuff happening around us, which I think it's easy to say we've all been caught up in that, not only currently, but ever since the pandemic started, right? So this is a source we all need, Genevieve, and I'm so thankful that you have started this. So what is the future for Zest Life, though? Is this something that you see growing and you want to expand?
Yeah, so what's funny is that this podcast started as a passion project for me. I'm a health and fitness coach. I lead our cycle bar team and in bringing on instructors, and I also have a women's nonprofit. So I thought I need something enjoyable for me. And I just found that from feedback from people in the community and listeners that this is something that really is making a difference. And so my vision is that I would like to see this continue to grow in the amount of reach that it has. I would like to see the experts that we bring on just be able to put this platform on a bigger level. And for me, that just shows that our community is able to find someone who will listen to what their voice is and what they want to be listening to. So it's not just me coming up with the topics. And also I know for me, when I was going through the pandemic, that podcasts were a way of feeling like I was connected to somebody. You know, it was my friend who was making me laugh. It was my friend that's making me feel empowered. And that's where I see my role, is that when people are trying to get encouraged to do their laundry, they can put the podcast on and feel inspired even in those moments too.
I love that. And I love how you are also encouraging other voices to come to the table. There certainly are so many incredible, inspiring people, and in particular women here in our great state. And I, for one, as mentioned, fan of yours, so you know that I follow along. You've had some really incredible speakers. So for those watching that are now intrigued and they would love to learn more and tune in, what do they do?
Yeah, so they can follow me on Instagram. I'm Genevieve_Nutting Howarth, with a TH at the end. And also they can follow Women as Community. That's my other role, where I create a space where women can empower each other in our communities. And you've been a speaker for us at some of our events, and we're just so grateful for that. So if they're looking for ways to get involved or ways to empower themselves, those are two great spaces to find it.
Wonderful, Genevieve. As always, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Melissa.